Hey guys, easy here. So let's do the review for Monzein. Okay, so Monzein has a really nice splash art. Um, his unit model, however, I don't really like it, but that's just a personal opinion of me. So Monzein has these three jobs. He has Indomitable Axe General, which is his job plus. He has Dragon Knight, which later gets upgraded into Dragon Cavalier when he gets his second JE, and he has the JE for Holy Cavalier. So Monzin is rocking a 50% physical attack leadership for Thunder units, which again was a really good leadership back in the day when we didn't have as much stats as we do now. It's not that great anymore because you would like a little bit more bulky or like mixture leaderships on your team, but it's still a good leadership. Let's get into his Enlightenment. Okay, so Monzin only has 3 of his 5 gates released right now. So, as always, we want to max his gate 1 for the HP, as it gives you HP, physical attack, magic attack, and agility. However, when you max this gate 1, it gives him an additional mastery bonus of HP, physical defense, and magic defense. Pretty nice, he has a lot of HP, he's pretty nice tank. Gate 2. Okay, so his gate to Gate of Slots gives him physical defense, magic defense, crit, and hit rate. When you max his gate 2, it changes the passive that he gets on his Holy Cavalier JE into this passive called Great Thunder Axe, which raises his max HP, his physical defense, and his slash resistance. And the gate trace, Gate of Lust, it gives him HP, Dex, Agility, and Evasion. When you max out this gate tray, it turns his 50% physical leadership skill into 30% physical attack, 20% HP, and all attack by 20% for Thunder units, which in turn is not a bad leadership at all. It's like, it's alright. It's if you have enough shards, you can get it if you don't have other Thunder leadership skills. However, for my recommendations on Monzein in his current states, um, if you do have the shards available, I would go 5-5-3. To be quite honest with you, you can even go 5-3-3 if you want. If you don't really want his gate 2 passive, but I mean it makes him a little bit more tankier. So, alright, so let's go over his mementos. Alright, so there's 2 mementos you can use on Monsoon. You can use his 5-star memento, which gives him HP. It gives him area attack resistance for the Holy Guard units, and it gives him 1 jump and modifies slash attack power by 13%. And this is just a base copy. You can also run him with the 4-star, and then so let me see if okay, I have it here. You can run him with this, which gives him more HP. Like it gives all these units here a buttload of HP, but it also gives Monzein and Ultima max jewels and agility. Which if you don't have his 5-star memento, you can use these. It's not bad. So the proper setup to run Monzein, I don't have the gears available, but the gears you would want to use on him, it has this axe, the gacha axe, which gives you agility and crit and attack. It's like a really good gacha axe, but sadly I haven't gotten it. You would want to run that. You want to run Monzein's VCR. This is from his 5-star and so. And the last gear you would like to run on him is either the Sacred Stone Ring, which I don't think I have. No, I don't. You would want to run the Sacred Stone Ring on him, which gives him plus 20 slash. Or if you want him to like survive a really long time, you can run Ultima Scarf on him. That's from Ultima's. Let's see if I have it here. I don't think I have the VCR, but oh here, the VCR for this. You would run this. which gives Monzein regeneration as it's an accessory, so he can run his VCR and this. But mostly you would want to run the Gacha Axe, which is the crits, agility, attack axe, which is really strong. Monzein's VCR and the Sacred Stones ring, the white ring. For Monzein's setup, you would want to run his job plus his main, his job plus his sub. You could run the Holy Knight stance. However, when he gets his JE on the Dragon Knight, you can run the HP regeneration instead if you really want to. So you have the option of running this or the HP regeneration. You run Knight's Honor, which is greatly raises max HP. And you run Great Thunder Axe. This is the Gate 2 passive. His other passives are not that good, so those are the ones you would use. Alright, so let's get into a map and then we can showcase Monzein's ability. Okay, now that we have Monzein pulled up, let's get into the map and we can showcase his skills. So currently I'm using these gear setups on him right now as I don't have the Gacha Crit Axe and I don't have Ultima Scarf. However, if you have those, you would run the Ultima Scarf, the Gacha Crit Axe, and his VCR. But I don't, so I'm gonna use those. Let's showcase his abilities. Alright, so let's auto attack, build some jewels. Alright, so his auto attack at base value is doing 1327 damage, which is really low in the grand scheme of things. Let's build a little bit more jewels. Nice. Alright, so let's get into his first skill. Brick Axe. Thunder slash attack, that lowest slash attack power on enemy unit, so this is a debuff skill. That's 1670 damage. Alright, his second skill is Sacred Lord. This is his... How should I say? This is his Super Saiyan ability that he used in the story mode. Spoilers if you haven't read it. We'll skip that for now, as this is the main reason you would want to use Monzein, to be honest. Axe Toss. This is this skill was really scary back in the day, so it's like 4 range. You can use it from here. It's doing 1739 damage. Now after he uses that skill, it gives him access to his Axe Cannon, which is his jump ability. So you can do it from here. And it puts him back in place. So walk up. His final skill is Bone Breaking Strike, which is a very strong skill that's versus water units. It has a water modifier on it. So versus water units is going to do a butt ton of damage. Right now versus dark units is doing 3000 damage. Alright, let's build jewels. Alright, so his first skill in his sub, Fair and Square. This is the taunt ability. Let's use it on this guy. Second ability, this is Single-Minded Guardian, raises physical defense of ally units within area around self. So it's a little cross. Right now without it he has 679 physical defense. Use it. And now he has 814 physical defense. His other skill, Ryzen Axe. So this is a two-part ability. It lowers the physical defense and magic defense on the units that you hit it with. So right now it's doing 1602 damage. And now it's doing Thunder God. This is the second part of the skill, which is doing 1884 damage. So like a nice little AoE around you. So let's drop it here. And the final skill in his sub, Justice Storm, which is a one range, height unlimited skill. So like a little cross. This does this. Did 1700 damage. Or 1700. So let's build up a little bit more jewels. Alright, so let's use Monzein, and the only way that you would possibly want to use Monzein, if you have his VCR and you auto attack, you use a skill, you get access to this skill called Sacred Lord. So it consumes 40% of your HP. It's an attack around you, like a little AoE cross. And this turns Monzein into a very scary person. So after you use that skill, Monzein becomes really, really strong. This is the stats he gets after he uses that skill, which is nuts. Like, look how much attack he got: physical defense, magic defense, dex, agility, crit, luck. He even got 2 move and he got 2 jump. You get slash attack resistance up, slash attack power up, all hit rate up, all evasion up. Um, the downside of this skill, it has a good side and a bad side. One, this is the only usable state that Monzein is in when he's using the skill, which I don't really like, as he could be a potentially really good unit, but he's only a great unit in manual play for 5 turns. However, when he has this skill, he's really scary. Like, you can destroy a lot, you can destroy content with him, but you have 5 turns to do it. So you would have to use the proper setup, you would have to debuff bosses, you would have to get him in a nice area so he doesn't have to walk cross map and waste turns. You just want to use this skill and get to work. So after he uses this skill, his weak skill, which I think was 1600 damage, is now doing 3278 damage, which is doubled. His Axe Toss is now doing 3412 damage. His Bone Breaking Strike is doing 5809 damage. His Rising Axe is doing 3145 damage. His Justice Storm, and when he uses the Sacred Lord ability, it gives him access to this skill called Headmaster's Axe of the Thunder God, which is 2 charges, is a really strong skill versus water units. So let's see how it looks. That's 1 turn. Let's use Axe Toss. Oh, we don't have enough jewels. And Axe Cannon is doing 4211 damage. Alright, and after you use those 5 turns, Monzein goes back to this. So, my thoughts on Monzein. Honestly, Monzein is not that great. He's really not a great unit. He had potential to be a great unit, but sadly, it didn't. It didn't go the way that we thought it would. However, if you do have the chance to invest into him. As versus water content, you can, if you have the right setup and you have the time to set it up, you can do scary amounts of damage for 5 turns. But remember, after those 5 turns are up, Monzein basically doesn't do anything, so keep that in mind when you invest into him. He's only in a unit for 5 turns. When the 5 turns are done, he's subpar at best. Okay, well that's my unit review for Monzein. Thank you guys for watching, and do have a wonderful day.